What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Got a fun one today. I was inspired to build this truck by another channel, and that channel is EZBOY RC. So if you're not familiar with EZBOY RC, definitely go over there, say hello, watch his videos. Entertaining guy, and runs a lot of different trucks. He's got this cat that like loves RC. It's pretty hilarious. If he's outside messing around doing crawler stuff, his cat is always like up on the course and chilling. It's awesome. It's a great channel. So go check out EZBOY RC. And like I said, he has a similar build, and I was like, I want to build one. So we're going to get into it. So this is my Trx4 79 Bronco. If you saw my Wreck Less videos, this thing was completely destroyed and blown out, and it wasn't in great shape. So I've made some updates to it, and I've done some things, and we're just going to cover them real quick. So Trx4 chassis, I deleted the center battery tray, and it has the forward one with a small strap. Before we get into that, I guess we could look at what I run in this truck, and that's these. This was my Black Friday Amazon score this year. Two of these 3-cell 2200Z batteries with XT60 connections, a 2-pack for $27. Super glad to have those. They fit perfectly in the nose of this truck. I'm pumped. And then there's been some talk about battery testers, or checkers, I guess, if you will. I have this one from GT Power. And so when you get new batteries, one of the things you want to do is check them right when you get them, because they could have a bad cell, things happen. So this thing runs off the power of the battery when you plug it in. So plug it in. Let me make sure you're getting a look at that there. And so total voltage, 11.49 volts at 44%. Now I can hit this cell button. My cell number 1 is at 3.82. Cell number 2, 3.83. And cell number 3, 3.83. All relatively close. And then, which is what you want. And then if you go over to the mode button here, again, 11.49 total voltage across the whole battery. The cell with the highest charge is cell number 2 at 3.836. The cell with the minimum amount of voltage is cell number 1 at 3.826. With a standard deviation of 1/100th to 8 thousandths out. I mean, you can't be mad about that. So get yourself a battery checker, man. I mean, if something's wrong with your battery when you get it, you can get a hold of the manufacturer and get it dealt with. They're gonna take care of you, at least in my experience. So anyway, enough about them. Back to the truck. So this build, like I said, is my Trx4 79 Bronco. Only it's going to be different now. I'm running Canyon Trail stock tires. I love the center hub on those. I love this wheel. It is just Canyon Trail glued to plastic. I have no issue with that. I'm a trail truck guy. What do you want from me? I do run a Hobbywing Fusion SE in this. This is a, is this an 1800 or a 1200? I honestly don't remember. I think this is the 1800. Anyway, Fusion SE, I love that. Smooth control, slow throttle, just, you know Fusion SE, you know what they do. So, I'm a Walking Dead fan. Most people are. I don't think I've ever met anybody, unless you weren't around when that show was actually rolling live. I don't know how you can be like, oh, Walking Dead was stupid. I loved it. So anyway, we got Daryl from The Walking Dead as the driver, and this is just a Funko Pop. And what I did to get him to the right height is I've got this old receiver box here, and I screwed it through the holes in the slider, and then notched out the back side. I don't know if you can see it, but I notched out the back so that the 2-speed shift servo still works and clears that. Glued 3 pieces of scrap wood together to give him the height, and then just glued him standing to the top. And he sits pretty good. He's on there pretty stable. This is, like I said, this is just screwed in. Works pretty good. I did lift these up for the body tuck. Shout out Crawler Canyon. I learned that trick kind of from him. I never really thought about it, but put a little spacer underneath these, lift it up, and then your body tucks in to this slot really nicely and should pop out less, if that makes sense. So that's a cool little cheap mod there. Flipping around to the other side, if you were a Walking Dead fan, you knew that Daryl eventually had a German Shepherd, and conveniently he just called it Dog. Come on, Dog. So we put a German Shepherd on the back fender rail, and he's just zip tied to this, but he's on there super steady, mounted well. So Daryl and the Dog. So that's pretty cool. And I mean, this is a scale truck, right? It's not, I shouldn't even say scale, because it's a Lexan body and whatever, but it's a trail truck, I guess. I had fun making the build, and I don't know, it's mine. I liked it. Hopefully, let's put a battery in here and power this thing up. Again, these batteries haven't been charged. You saw we went through the battery checker, but they've got enough juice to kind of simulate what we're doing here. So we'll get the transmitter out, just a stock Traxxas transmitter. Power it up. And then, as you can see, when I did the old receiver box cutout, it's notched for that servo, and the 2-speed still works perfectly. Again, the Fusion, just tiny bits of throttle input. I mean, you can't. It's so awesome. And let's put the body on, and this is where it gets fun, or cool, in my opinion. I love this part. Check that out, guys. How cool is that? Oh man, let's turn some lights on here. So yeah, It's no longer the 79 Bronco. It's the K5 Blazer. I kind of policed it out. Again, EZBOY RC. Go check out his channel. He's got the other body style of the K5 Blazer, but his is cool looking, man, and super capable. Go check out his channel. I'll blast his channel name right here. Right here. Go check it out. So anyway, yeah, K5 Blazer. I've got police decal here, unit 4201, protect and serve on the bumper, K9 unit stay back. We've got the light bar up top doing police things. Coming around to this side, we've got protect and serve along the hood line here. There's Daryl appropriately placed in the window. Sits there really good. And you can turn his head. You could have him be forward facing or however you want. His head still moves. Sheriff, unit 4201 again. K9 unit, call 911. Coming around to the back here, Chevy police unit number again, stay back K9 unit, got the American flag, of course, another protect and serve on the bumper. And then coming around here, which I think this turned out super cool, guys. All the same stickers, protect and serve, Sheriff 4201 unit, call 911, K9 unit. But then look at Dog in there. You get a good look at him. His face is right. He's right there in the back window. That's awesome. So, yeah, the only thing left I think that I would do to this is put some sort of a factory light kit in it. Nah, not a pro scale kit or anything like that, but just some sort of something to light up at least some of these buckets and the tail lights, just to kind of add to it. So yeah, how cool is this thing? I'm actually super pumped on this build. Again, that Fusion SE is just so good. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this one, man. Stay tuned. We're going to get this thing out on the trail, take it for a run, get it on its maiden voyage. This thing hasn't been outside yet at all. So that's going to do it, man. I appreciate you watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this build. Go check out EZBOY RC's YouTube channel and see his police unit. It inspired me to build this 100%. And yeah, so let's kill the lights and let's get out of here. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. You guys all take care.